Thanks for staying with us. Now, like we've just told you that cases against actor Suhasini Maniratnam have also been quashed, and now she joins us over the phone line. Ms. Suhasini, congratulations first. Your reactions after the Supreme Court's verdict on your case. Did you see this coming?
My cases were in High Court. They were not in Supreme Court. They were not valid enough even to go into any court or into any lawyer's office. But it's very surprising that even reached the High Court. 28 people filed different cases, and 20 honorable judges have dismissed all those cases even before it reached their courts. But 8 cases were taken up, and they've taken 5 years to quash those cases. It's such a shame that these frivolous, stupid cases have taken 5 years to be quashed.
Certainly good news, even after hearing that your friend Khushbu too has got her cases quashed by the Supreme Court. Your reaction to that?
See, hers at least is kind of a documented interview, whereas mine was a speech with about 20, 30 people. Those who filed cases against me didn't even hear the speech. They were not present. So they were in no way eligible to file cases against me. But still, those cases were taken up. It's a pity that in a democracy, things like this exist.
And finally, before we let you go, your reaction to Khushbu taking a plunge into politics. Do you have any political plan anywhere in the long run as well?
I have a lot of political plans that I will vote every 5 years, and I will vote for the right party. And I will see to it that they see to it law and order is restored in our state and in our country.
All right. Thanks very much, Ms. Suhasini, for joining us, and once again, congratulations. Now, a day after the main opposition AIADMK staged a high-voltage protest against power cuts in the city, the Tamil Nadu government today said that there was no power cut in the city and its suburbs. Officials concerned say the department was taking all steps necessary to address the power crisis in the state, and in fact, supply of power was being monitored. It even rubbished allegations levelled by the AIADMK that there were power cuts in the city. In other news, the Madras High Court today passed an interim order giving slain LTTE leader Prabhakaran's mother, Parvati Ammal, 2 weeks to make her representation to the state government to visit Chennai for medical treatment. The Assistant Solicitor General J. Ravindran, representing the central government, told the court that the centre would impose some restrictions on Parvati Ammal, considering national security, even if she decides to visit India for treatment. Now, it was a horrific case of double murder in the city today. A rowdy named Chinna Keshavan was hacked to death near the Punamali court this afternoon. Reports suggest that his lawyer, who was also with him, was initially seriously injured. He was then admitted to the Sri Ramachandra Medical Hospital, where he succumbed to injuries. Sources say that his murder is the result of a gang rivalry. Our crime reporter Salim has been tracking this story, and he sent us these latest developments.
As you said, he was in the line of fire because initially this notorious criminal Chinna was actually coming near the Punamali High Court, Punamali Fast Track Court. When he was coming near Punamali Fast Track Court, he was coming along with his advocate, because the history of the case is this rowdy, there are 32 cases pending against him with the city police. Out of the 32 cases, 18 are murder cases. So the city police are also on the lookout for this accused. But this accused also involved in hurling explosives at a roadside shop in T Nagar in the year 2001. So in connection with the case, the verdict was about to be delivered today at the Punamali Fast Track Court. So accused Chinna was actually on his way to the Punamali Fast Track Court along with his advocate. They parked their vehicle by the roadside. So that is the time when the rival gang who followed them, they used deadly weapons to attack them and hacked them to death. So initially, Rowdy Chinna succumbed to his injuries at the spot. His body was moved to the Kirpak Medical College Hospital for postmortem. Then his advocate was fighting for his life. His body was moved to the Sri Ramachandra Medical College Hospital for treatment, but news coming in that he succumbed to his injuries, and this case is a double murder now. The Poonamallee police have registered a murder case and are investigating.
About 100 mentally challenged people found living in the streets of Chennai are being medically examined at a state-owned hospital. It is the start of a rehabilitation program launched by the Chennai Corporation. Batila brings you this story.
Mariammal was picked up from the roadside by officials of the Chennai Corporation for rehabilitation. The woman said she was abandoned by her sons. About 15 mentally unwell people like her are rescued every day, since the corporation recently announced the rehabilitation of such people.
இப்போ நம்ம மருத்துவமனையில் அவங்களுக்கான அந்த பரிசோதனை எல்லாம் செய்யப்படும்போது அவர் உண்மையிலேயே மனநலன் பாதிக்கப்பட்டவரா இல்லையாங்கிறத நம்ம மருத்துவர்கள் ஆய்வு பண்ணுவாங்க. மனநல மருத்துவமனையிலிருந்து வர மருத்துவ அதிகாரிகள் அதை ஆய்வு பண்ணி தான் முறையாக அவங்களை எடுத்துப்பாங்க.
As a first step, these rescued homeless people are treated at the Communicable Diseases Hospital in Tondiarpet. There are about 100 of them at the moment. They're given a bath, a haircut is done, and they're examined for diseases. Doctors treating them say many of them are affected by schizophrenia and depression.
ஒருத்தர் எப்படி ஒரு உடம்புக்கு சரியில்லையோ இல்லை எனக்கு பிபி இருக்கா சுகர் இருக்கான்னு செக் பண்ணுறோமோ அதே மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு குடிமகனும் ஒவ்வொரு நபரும் இந்த உலகத்தில் அவர்கள் தங்களை மருத்துவ சோதனைக்கு உட்படுத்தப்பட வேண்டும். நான் சரியாக இருக்கிறேன்னா, என்னுடைய ஸ்பீச் சிந்தனைகள் நல்லா தூங்குறேன்னா, என்னுடைய எண்ணங்கள் சரியாக இருக்கா, நான் திங்க் பண்ணுறது சரியா அப்படிங்கிறத ப்ரிவென்டிவ் ஆஸ்பெக்ட் நிறைய பேர் பண்ணாங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் மனவியாதிகளை தடுக்கலாம், அதை கொஞ்சம் தள்ளி போடலாம்.
The Chennai Corporation says the rehabilitation program will continue. Help for a mentally unwell person found on the streets can be arranged by calling the corporation's health officer at 944-519-0744. Hope that's going to make a lot of difference to the homeless. In Chennai, with camera person Manoj and Batila, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV-Hindu.
Distance learning courses have now become cheaper for girls. The Madras University has decided to waive off 20% of the fees for girls to improve enrollment of women students in higher studies, especially those from rural areas.
Monica is happy her dream might soon come true. Until a month ago, this 12th grade student was not sure whether she could afford a BSc course in nursing. Abandoned by her father and living in dire economic conditions, she just about managed paying fees for school education with the help of neighbours. The announcement by the Madras University to waive off 20% of fee for distance learning for girls couldn't have come at a better time for Monica.
Family ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுறாங்க. எங்க இதுல டாடி இல்ல, வெறும் மம்மி மட்டும்தான். மெட்ராஸ் யூனிவர்சிட்டி 20% ஆஃபர் பண்றதுனால எல்லா ஏழை பசங்களுக்கும் யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும்.
This initiative by Madras University ensures girl students pursue studying even after school. Most drop out at the higher level either because the fee is high or because they have to help earn an income to support the family.
University of Madras wants to reach more people, especially who are in the rural part of India. The girl students are very first target. And out of the 17% of gross enrollment ratio, it is our understanding and it is our statistics that the percentage of girls are very minimum of less than 5%.
Definitely it will benefit people who are below poverty line, then finding it very difficult to send their children for higher education, BSc, BA or any other technical educations.
Girls pursuing a distance learning course can even do a certificate course which will be free of cost.
The foundation of every state lies in the education of its youth, and more so in the education of women. Just like Madras University's move has helped Monica to go ahead with her higher studies, hopefully many more families in Chennai and Tamil Nadu will allow their daughters to go ahead and achieve their dreams. With camera person Srinivas and Arun, Zoya Thomas for NDTV Hindu.
There's more coming up on the other side. We'll be right back.